My name is Dakota Smith,
And my name is Dakota Sanford.
and we did our project on our webpage. We named it Keyboard to 5K. Our project was to design a webpage about the 5K to get our word about the run into the community. We decided if our project was chosen, we would do flyers to put on like posts to get the word out for people who aren't on our webpage, a QR code for anybody who would like to visit the webpage, and we would like to spread the word through social media, like making a Facebook account, Instagram accounts, Twitter, and such. We want to get the word out for the run as much as possible. Our justification for the project we selected was because everybody's on social media anymore. You really can't live in the world without being on the internet. And our world revolves around technology. And you can't throw an event if nobody shows up. So we decided we needed to get our word out. Our goal was to make the 5K known to the Charleston area, South Charleston, and all communities around us. We want to get our community involved, and we want to let people know more about our school. Because even though it sits right here in the middle of Charleston, some people still don't know we exist. We want to bring all of our communities together, and if we got our website up, we would want to bring in more vendors possibly to get more of a
Turnout.
bigger turnout. How we would achieve this idea is we would first need our idea to be chosen by our class. And if it wasn't chosen by our class, then we couldn't proceed. But if we did, our second would be to consult with the class about who needs to do what. We would need to make lists and groups for everybody about what they need to do for our website. Then we would need to enlist in the help of IT to help create our web page. Because I know I can't make a web page by myself, even using Google. And I don't know if anybody else in our class could, but we would need their help. Fourth, we would need Virginia Moore's permission to use pictures, names of the runner, and staff and such. Because we can't just put somebody's name out there without them knowing it's there. And we can't use pictures if we don't have the permission. Fifth, we would need to print out flyers and posters to help get the word out there and let people know, hey, we're here, this is what we're doing. And then we would need to create our URL for our website.
With our timeline, we would start in December choosing the project proposal idea, meaning that we would get with our university class and choose and see which one we would like to do. Starting in January, we would start consulting with IT to start the web page and see how it would progress over the months coming. In February, we hope to finish the web page so we have it out on the internet for a good while before the run is to start. In February, we will also start creating the social media pages such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Those being that we are normally on social media a good portion of the day, whether we are in class, believe it or not, or we're just sitting in our dorms or sitting at home. In March, we would create the flyers. Then we would have to produce a mass amount to get it all over the world in the Charleston, meaning that we would post it all over the mall, we would post it in town, all over campus and such. At the end of March, that's whenever we would hang up the flyers. Starting in April, that is whenever the run will take place, and hoping that everyone will show up. The LLO's mission statement. The mission statement of the University of Charleston is to educate each student for a life of productive work, enlightened living, and community involvement, meaning they would like us to be more involved in everything that we do. This LLO is creativity because we are creating a website to get the word out. Communication is also, it's a new way to communicate instead of talking face to face. Inquiring information is talking to each and every person, whether or not we are able to use their names and getting the information out. Citizenship is the whole deal with the run. Our resources are Virginia Moore and Student Life, the IT department, UC students and staff, and community involvement. We have to talk to Virginia Moore to get permission. The IT is to help us do the website and create everything. The UC students and staff is going to be the main thing, including community involvement, because those are the ones who are going to make it happen. Meaning that if we don't have their help, it's not going to really work. The constraints we have are lack of permission from Virginia Moore about using photos. To me, if we don't use photos, then nobody will know what our campus looks like or different activities we have done in the past and how much fun we have. Photos speaks 1,000 words in just one picture. Idea not being chosen. When talking to our university class, we have the constraint of if our idea is not chosen. If it is not chosen, then we will not continue further. If it is, then that is whenever we will continue further and hope that this idea will help out with the 5K run. IT not being able to help. IT is very busy, especially during this time of year, because everybody's having finals and some finals are on the computer. Computers mess up, it's a part of life. So IT is very busy and they are trying to get everything done. So if they are not able to help, then we have to figure out what to do ourselves. Lack of funds for flyers. We are given $50 of free print money each semester. Some of us are down to $5 now. Therefore, whenever it comes to printing the flyers, hopefully we have the good amount of time and money so we can print it out. Having to buy a web address. This is a big thing because a lot of websites like you to buy your web address instead of just using it for free. This is a way for them to make money and also get the word out. Nobody's showing up for the run. That is a big thing because A, we need runners, and B, we need supporters, and C, we need vendors. You cannot have a run without runners, and it's kind of pointless to run if you don't have anybody supporting you. You don't feel upbeat and happy. With the vendors, we can't have our runners be dehydrated, meaning that we need to have vendors who at least have water. And for those who show up to the run just as supporters, there could be different vendors who have different snacks or different stations that they would enjoy during the run. Lack of communication within the project. Communication is a big idea with the project due to the fact that we need everybody's help. If one does not understand something, they do not need to keep quiet. They need to ask and see what all they need to do and how they are able to help. With this being said, if something is wrong or there is a conflict, it needs to be brought up accordingly. No participating classmates. We cannot have any classmates just sit there and not want to do anything. That hurts us and it hurts the runners and it hurts the whole event. Literature review. Here's an article on how to create a website that we have found. These websites offer free URLs, Wix, GoDaddy, and Squarespace.
To wrap up everything we said, our project should be chosen because we want to get the word out about the 5K. A lot of people who aren't from UC aren't going to know about our run if we don't get the word out. We need it because we need vendors. We need to bring in our community and bring them together. And we need runners, whether they're from UC or they're from the community.
With everything being said, we thank you for listening to our presentation. We are from the University of Charleston. We hope you attend our 5K run. With everything being said, we hope to create a website to get the word out, and especially on social media, due to that is an everyday thing. Thank you.